Hi, this is Matt Rhodes for Derbyshire Media Company, and I'm joined tonight by Steve Kittrick, the Matlock town manager. Steve, a 2-1 defeat today to Eastleigh, but I thought the boys did themselves proud. What did you make of the performance today?
I thought for 99.9%, I thought we played really well today. I mean, we could have been 2 up before they scored.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Marshy's gone through, great save. Sinnott's had an open goal and missed it. It could have been a different story, but goals change games, don't they? And you know what my saying is, first and last 10, they scored in last kick at game, which really we should have pressed the ball. And then we set off and they scored a minute after and 1-on-1. But I think we didn't put the right ball in the box. But to be fair play to lads. I mean, we was 2-0 down. There's a lot of teams that just thrown a towel in, but we had a go and we kept going and they had to. They were hanging on at the back end, for me. But a few saw that differently. But I thought we've done really, really well. Every man to a T has done well. And I've just said if we can take that into some league form, league games, and that desire like we've had today, I think we'll get ourselves out of this little bit of a rut we're in.
Yeah. But when they did go 2-0 up, I think people were a little bit concerned. Oh no, is this going to be a bit of a rout? But the character that they showed after that, I thought was really, really good. And you must find that encouraging, even though the league form isn't good at the moment. Would you say that after that performance you're encouraged with the league going forward?
Yeah, I'm encouraged that we're going to take it into the league form, and we've just discussed that now. And to every man, that's been fantastic. They've been, club's done it right. We came down yesterday. We prepared well. I thought there weren't much in it at half time. If we'd have come in at 0-0 at half time, I think it'd have been a fair
killer blow, that goal right at the end.
But it does, and then we've got to regroup, and they make it 2, but then we were flat for 5 minutes and we had a go and we got back in it, and then it was just us. I don't think John's had another save to make, really, has he? No, I think they've had one corner in the second half, and we've had a few, but we've come and had a go. I mean, if we can take this into league form, we've got to take it into Tuesday first, and if we can take it into Tuesday, and then we've got to take it into league games, and we've got to show. I've just touched on it. We've got some quality players, and if we have that, as I call it, ragger attitude, never say die, attitude like we've had today, and take it into league games, we'll get out of this just lower than mid-table situation that we're in, and games are going to come thick and fast now, so we've got to get it sorted. But I'll tell you what, we're tremendous today. Is all them fans that's made an effort to come down here today. We never hear the Eastleigh fans. All we could hear is Matlock Town and all that. So I'd like to thank every man, woman and child that's come down and spent their hard-earned money to come down and support us today, and I hope you've gone home. It's a long journey back, 4.5 hours back, but I hope you've enjoyed what we've tried to do today. Yeah,
I think, definitely the end of the match as well. There was a lot. Well, most of the cheering was coming from the Matlock fans, so you'd have thought Matlock could have won the match, but that must have felt good for the players. Obviously, knowing that you have been in bad form, that you got a really good reception from the fans.
I think, it's fine margins, isn't it? And that's the thing, is it's just fine margins. We've come to a conference side, and just got pipped at the post. But that just, like I've said, I've got some quality players that's played at good levels. But like I've also said early on in the interview, we've got to get that ragger attitude, never say die, into our game, and we'll win more than we'll lose, and we'll get back on track. And but that's for next week at my old club Scarborough. So we'll see where we go.
Yeah, question on a lot of Matlock Town fans' lips at the start of the day was, would Dwayne Wiley be fit? We knew it was going to be 50-50. Fortunately, he wasn't. How big a blow was Wiley's miss today?
Well, Dwayne's a good player, isn't he? And he's missed. But when we get him back, he just has a bit more strength on the bench. And Jack's back in today, and Jack's done well. But Jack was just struggling a little bit. We identified it, and you get them back in, and we may have a couple during the week or one during the week. And then we need to have a strong bench, don't we? And we've got young kids on bench at the moment, and I'm not saying they're not up to it. It's giving them the opportunity to do that. And, we'll probably get a run on Tuesday and see where we are. Dan Bramwell's got. We've missed him today as well.
Yeah, what was the reason for that?
He's got tonsillitis.
Oh, right.
He struggles with his tonsils, and I think he was saying to me that he's probably going to end up having him out. Because he said it about 3 or 4 times over the last couple of years.
Right.
So. But look, he comes back in, Dan comes back in, and Jack's buzzing again, and we've got a good squad. We've just got to get that mentality, that win mentality back, and it's hard. It's hard. I was just hoping to get something out of this today, take them back to our place Tuesday, and then it pushes us on. But the second half performance means a lot how we're going to perform for the next sort of rest of this season.
Yeah. Just also as well, just before the match, a lot of Matlock Town fans sad to see that Dan Wallace left. He's gone to Gainsborough Trinity. Was it always going to be quite difficult once John Stewart returned with having two really pretty highly rated keepers at a club at this level? Was there a hope that you could get him on contract maybe?
I don't think putting him on a contract would have... We did discuss with the board about putting him on contract, but it's all down to finances. It's another contract. Do you need two goalkeepers at this level? You might say yes, and a lot of teams have a number one, then have a young keeper. Dan's gone there. He hasn't signed a contract.
Right.
He's gone there, and he spoke to me and said, "Look, I want to play." And we explained the John situation to him. As we'd gone along, so he knew John were coming back. But it's just unfortunate that he's come in, and you've got to remember we've given him a shop window to put himself back in it, because he'd been in Norway, he hadn't been playing. We got hold of him, we put him in. He's done very, very well. But John's a contracted player, and we've got to place contracted players. I don't want to say too much about it, because really, if it had been down to me, I'd have signed him on contract.
Right.
And I'd have had two of the best keepers in this league by a country mile. But it's all down to finances, and sometimes you've got to work within your budget and get on with it.
Yeah, and just finally, another short turnaround, always seems to be the case. Baseford United in the Integro League Cup on Tuesday night. What's the thoughts going into that match? Another short turnaround, maybe a few changes. Could Cruz and Chalaka come into the starting 11?
Yeah, we've got to win some football games, haven't we? I think the lads have just said that we've got to win a scruffy win just to kick it on again. So, we've got to have get that win mentality back, and if it's Tuesday, it's Tuesday. If it's Saturday, it's Saturday. But hopefully, we can do it on Tuesday.
Okay, well, hard lines tonight, Steve, but well done on the performance tonight, and good luck on Tuesday night.
Thank you very much.